Hey everyone, it's me Sandy from Best Buddy Canine Training, and I'm preparing for my professional dog trainer exam, which is next weekend. I've been preparing for this exam for over 5 years. It involves 300 hours of training and a lot of studying and reading. It's a national exam consisting of about 240 questions, and I'm almost ready. What I'm going to do for you today to help me study and to help you learn is I'm going to present some mini lessons. And our first mini lesson is about canine diseases, which I'm going to give you an overview of right now. There are 4 canine diseases in a class that is very similar. They are parvovirus, distemper, leptoprosis, and coronavirus. All 4 of those diseases have symptoms of diarrhea and vomiting. What separates out distemper from the rest is that the main symptom is discharge from the eyes and the nose. It is actually not the main symptom. The main symptom is vomiting and diarrhea, but discharge from the eyes and nose is the only symptom that's apparent in distemper and not in the other 4. Distemper also has a symptom of seizures, and none of the other 3 have that symptom. Another thing that separates out one of these diseases is the parvovirus. If your dog has parvo, it's likely that your dog is going to lose a lot of weight. Leptoprosis has a major standout symptom as well, which is jaundice. These diseases are spread in different ways. 2 of them are spread through feces, and that is coronavirus and parvovirus. One of them is spread through fluids and airborne fluids, and that is distemper. And the last one, leptoprosis, is mainly spread through urine. The next 2 diseases that are really similar have to do with the lungs and coughing, and those are Bordatella, and that is kennel cough, and influenza. Both of them are coughing diseases. Both of them have nasal discharge. But the difference between the 2 is that Bordatella might involve sneezing, where influenza involves a fever and possibly can extend to pneumonia. Another similarity is they are spread with direct contact or can be spread through airborne disease. Next we have hepatitis and Lyme disease. Both of those have similarities. One of the symptoms is lethargy. They both can create a fever. They both decrease appetite. The difference is that with Lyme disease, there's swollen lymph glands, stiffness in the joints, and often just the dog can have an overall puffy appearance. Next, we move on to internal and external parasites. Internal parasites, of course, include all the worms, including roundworm, heartworm, tapeworm, ringworm, hookworm, but they also include Coquelitia, which is pretty gross. My dog had it. It's a worm that enters the body through, often your dog will go and dig in a chipmunk hole or something, and the worm will enter the skin that way. A veterinarian who knows what they're doing can definitely get it out of the skin. Giardia is another one that your dog can get from a polluted stream. Of course, we as humans can also get that. And heartworm is another one spread through mosquitoes, which is a really, really obviously terrible disease. External parasites, of course, include fleas, but they also include different forms of mange, and the only form of mange that's not contagious for dogs is Demodex mange. That's often transmitted from the mother when the dogs are puppies, and they may live their lives without even anyone noticing that they have it. Folks realize their dogs have it when their immune system becomes depressed, and you might notice patches of hair loss. In young dogs, it's not a real problem, but if you have an old dog that has patches of fur missing, it may signal something like a weakened immune system. And that Demodex can be treated by your veterinarian. There are topical treatments. There's dips that you can give your dog a bath in. And there's also medicine that you can give your dog. So if your dog has any of these symptoms, please take it to your veterinarian immediately. Some of these diseases are deadly and need to be dealt with as soon as possible. So I hope you learned a little bit about canine diseases. It's not a lot of information, but I know that it will help me in my future as a dog trainer.